All right, I'm gonna get into this pagan holiday of Independence Day, right? 4th of July, another pagan holiday by this system. You see what I'm saying? If you are like, I don't like, well, if you're a brown skin, which people call it black, or Mexicans or whatever you want to, the color, if you're not, for one, if you're not related to these forefathers, you should not be lighting no fireworks. You see what I'm saying? This is not our independence. You see what I'm saying? You're celebrating their independence, right? You're just participating in what they're doing. You don't have nothing to do with this. But anyway, I was looking at some dark origins of 4th of July. I'm not really gonna go into depth with this because like I really don't celebrate it. I really don't care for 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? I already know that it's not my independence. You know what I'm saying? It's a game. But anyway, they were just speaking about, the same old thing what the system tell us, slavery, and then they had indigenous people here first, Native Americans and things of that nature. This is what they told us. You know what I'm saying? Remember that. This is all what the system's saying. For them, while Declaration of Independence declare all men are created equal, it was written and signed by men who owned enslaved people. And it did not extend these freedoms for black people and Native Americans. See, same thing that we learn all in school. It's the same system. But I feel like like for one, these Native Americans had, you can call black people or brown skinned people, melanated people, humans as slaves. Everybody had each other as slaves. So it was like this whole psyop with 4th of July is just a system in America, right? But I'm gonna show you something. What's in fireworks? So all you who lighting fireworks, this was in it. It's like it said right here. The key compounds include fuels, oxidators, and color-producing chemicals. The most common fuel is black powder, a mixture of potassium, nitrates, sulfur, and charcoal. See what I'm saying? Like you're really putting aluminum and titanium in the air. See what I'm saying? Here it goes right here. They'll tell you right here. Aluminum, magnesium. These metals produce bright white sparks and flashes. So you put in aluminum. You're spreading aluminum, potassium, nitrate, potassium, right? Strontium salt, right? Barium salt, copper salt, sodium salt, calcium salt, titanium, xerodium. You see what I'm saying? All of these things are being put in the air. It's basically like the same thing they spray in the air. You just adding more fuel to the fire of it. Like, you see what I'm saying? Other components, iron, carbon, lithium. You see what I'm saying? Like every time you light a firework, you're putting chemicals. These chemicals are in the air when you light these fireworks. You see? That's why I learned like they got even 15 more. You see what I'm saying? All these chemicals are in the air. Ain't that something? But anyway, when you I had an article back then. They said that birds, right? Birds are getting killed from every year of fireworks. Dogs are running away getting killed because of them fireworks. They'll fear that stuff. You gotta think, a lot of humans that go to war and they hear those fireworks, they think it's gunshots. You're gonna think it's that's what this is 4th of July is a purge. Because what I'm saying is they would have fireworks and then shoot guns in the air. And really, it's a purge. People really out there killing each other. Because you'll think it's a firework. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to show you some things of the numbers. Independence Day, right? It's 74, right? You see that? 74. 74, see? Right? 4th of July, right? That's 74. That's what it is. Independence Day. Right, it's a whole game. And then when you put in, it's the same as I did something like Jesus. See what I'm saying? Jesus 74, Independence Day, and then you have George Washington. See what I'm saying? 74, George Washington. Slave owners and things like that. You gotta think they didn't only own slaves of brown skin. They had their own people. Like, you see what I'm talking about? It's like, but anyway, you put in slaves. You see what I'm saying? You see that 33? That's like masonry. You see what I'm saying? It's a masonry game, right? Masonry is 33. See that 42? Everything, this got to do with it. If you see 42 on movies and TV shows, like when you go watch Martin Lawrence show, he live in an apartment 42. That means they represent blacks. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Even you put his name, like you put Martin, and you see what I'm saying? You see a 42. That's what, it's a game, y'all. Every time you see 42 on these shows or TV or movies, it represent blacks, right? Blacks went to as slavery. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's a number game. Not only that, it's a war game. Like, I'm gonna show you when I put it in war game. See what I'm saying? 33, 42. Masonry. You see what I'm saying? This is what's going on. War is 42. Like, they want war against black and whites. It's not about black and white. You look at I can't say blacks. We are brown-skinned humans. But they want this psyop with black and whites. Then you put capture is 42. See what I'm saying? They capture the blacks. You see what I'm saying? It's the same. But holidays, you celebrating these holidays. See what I'm saying? 42. Blacks is capture. Then you got holiday. 74 like Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Pagan holidays, right? 66. You see what I'm saying? 2020. The year of vision. 2020 was either you're gonna be wise or fear. You feared the virus, or you was wise to know that it was man-made and that not to get vaccinated. You see what I'm saying? That was the year of vision, 2020. But you put in Lucifer, see, Lucifer is 74 like Jesus, and Messiah. Messiah is a different entity than Jesus. They're different entities. 444. That's why in the Bible, I know I'm everywhere. That's why in the Bible, Lucifer called himself the bright and morning star, just like what Jesus called himself the bright and morning star, because Lucifer did. You see what I'm saying? That's why he's Lucifer, the same entity, right? What else was I showing? The mark of the beast. Yep, like this country is 144. The United States 144. The mark of the beast, right? 99. The completion. This is really, you know what I'm saying? This country, I feel like, is gonna go underwater, right? 1566. The real King James birthday. Masonic is 74, 38. Remember when I was speaking about that? This means death and murder. That's why these rappers say death, murder, and killing and all that. It's got that 38. They all killing and murder and death has 38. That's why they all do it. You see what I'm saying? You got to be wise. Soldiers. Sold yourselves for this country. 38, death. You know what I'm saying? You crazy. I would not do that. I would not go to war for fakeness of this system, right? It's a game. To war, you know what I'm saying? To war. Holidays, capture. You celebrate pagan holidays. What else I put? Fireworks. See that 74. 2026, right? You'll see. Right? 2026. Right? Lucifer has that 38 of death. You see what I'm saying? Lucifer. But yeah, that's all I really want to speak about. I ain't really want to show too much things on this pagan holiday of Independence Day, right? Pagan holiday. Okay, if you're gonna fire fireworks, I would advise you to fire them on your birthday. You see what I'm saying? It makes more sense to fire fireworks on your birthday or having a newborn child. You know what I'm saying? I would advise you not to fire any fireworks on 4th of July, right? Independence Day. Remember, it's not our independence. See what I'm saying?